The world of YouTubers is filled with product placement, advertising, and drama. In most cases, the drama is pretty minimal and petty, but sometimes it borders into the dark side of the world and can even be criminal. Recently, the latest UK YouTuber who managed to find himself in hot water with the law is young Philly. So sit down, grab yourself a mocha as we unravel the case of young Philly. Andres Felipe Valencia Barrantios was born in Cali, Colombia on the 6th of August 1995. At 2 years old, he immigrated to London with his mother and sister as a refugee. The family moved around several boroughs of the city before finally settling in Orpington, Bromley. Once he had finished year 11 at Conisbrough College, he moved back to Colombia briefly to play football for a team in Barranquilla, but later quit. Young Philly started his YouTube career in 2013, where his content was made up of short skits and comedy Q&As. Throughout his YouTube career, he regularly appeared on Foot Asylum's channel after securing a sponsor, as well as on the Pro Direct Soccer channel. He collaborated with other YouTubers from the UK, namely the Beta Squad and Chunks. He started a podcast with Chunks called The Chunks and Philly Show. Philly launched his music career in 2017, where he cites his Colombian background and grime music as influence. However, his music career is what would eventually lead to his arrest in 2024. Whilst on tour in Australia to promote his new singles Grey and Tempted, Philly appeared at multiple nightclubs throughout the country. After his appearances in Perth, he moved on to Brisbane, where he was arrested on October 8th, 2024, for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman in a hotel room in Perth on the 28th of September. He was extradited back to Perth, where he faces 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent, 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation by applying pressure on or to their neck, or in other words, choking. He appeared at Perth Magistrates Court for his initial hearing on the 10th of October 2024, where he was granted conditional bail, enforcing a ban on discussing the case on social media and contacting the alleged victim. Another condition was that he had to report to the local police station daily. Whilst on bail in December 2024, Philly was charged with reckless driving and had his vehicle impounded by the police after he was caught the previous month driving at 158 kilometers an hour in a 100 kilometer an hour zone. For those in the UK watching, that is 98 miles per hour in a 62 mile per hour zone. He pleaded guilty to this charge, which his sentencing will commence when he appears in court to put in his plea to the more serious charges that he faces. Philly being arrested for this may have come as a surprise for his fans, however, not for me. Over the years, Philly has had some more than questionable remarks to say about women. The nice guy persona he has tried so hard to maintain in his career has slipped more than once. For example, there have been many times on the Foot Asylum channel where he has been involved in a series called Does the Shoe Fit?, a video series that consists of Philly and others going on dates with the same girls, and some of the things Philly has said on these dates, in my opinion, shows who he really is. In multiple episodes, there have been times where the girls on the show either haven't found him attractive or don't gel well with his personality, and the young Philly persona fades away to show an arrogant and mean personality. Here are just a few examples.
So when was your last relationship?
So I've been single.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be raw. I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty because I don't want to waste your time, you know.
Go.
Out of a 10, what are you giving me?
7.
So if I was to move to you on a night out,
But it's not all about looks for me.
so you could kiss someone that you don't find attractive.
What?
You
No.
could kiss someone. Yeah,
no,
so
I mean
it's-
from this conversation, like a 7. Is that okay? What would you give me out of 10 based on this conversation?
Hoping you didn't ask.
Come on, Philly. Oh, you
I
say
don't
it.
mind.
5.
I'm not judgy.
Only because you said South London.
Oh, she's she's fam. She's actually
Yeah, I know, but South London isn't a country. Do you know what I mean? Do you get the
He's
point?
struggling. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave it here, Annalise.
Oh!
Yeah. Do a little cheers. Well, you've got great teeth, though. Goodness me. We'll leave it with a little kiss as well, so we know. So now what? You just feel sour now that I'm letting you go?
I'm not kissing you in a chicken shop.
What, did you think I was going to kiss you on the lips? Did you think I was going to kiss you on the lips?
Yeah.
Oh, don't make me off.
You just come at me like this.
Yo, I beg, cut it, bro. Just, oh, Jesus.
Come, next one.
Chunks, what's her name?
Chunks.
Yeah, Chunks.
She's done. Did you see how dumb she was?
So very well, thank you.
South London, did you hear her?
Just saw your date with Philly on the TV.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great, was it, though?
He just said, I don't know. He was a bit.
Vent out for me. How do you think about him?
I'm not. I don't know. I've literally spoken to him for like
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Said I'm not judging.
Chunks takes them.
So I don't think I'm for him either. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know what I mean? Not everyone likes Philly.
I like your forwardness, though.
I try.
Okay. Well, we'll let her go then, innit? She's not my type. I need to find love, man.
Sorry about it.
Take care, enjoy your wing, babes. Okay. You see, if you was to do a music video, is there something you won't and would wear?
How short he is, joke.
We're like full on, like lingerie or anything.
Why's his mouth open like that?
Because it's like full on. You're right.
No, but I'm not even doing that.
My teeth are knockers, mate.
So when was your last relationship?
Ooh, like a year and a bit ago.
Okay.
We did a show together and it all went really wrong.
Whoa.
You're lying!
Yeah, he broke up with me on camera.
I comment down below if you've seen her on the show.
This guy, comment down below. Look at him. What about your date, Joe?
Do you like black guys, yes or no?
I've been with mixed race guys. I've never
See?
been with a black guy.
Done! Ruby, lovely to meet you. It's been an absolute pleasure. I don't play no games. Ruby, you take care, girl.
You take care.
I've been with a mixed race guy. Your response is meant to be, I love black men. You lot are special. Diamonds in the dirt from Africa. I'm a diamond.
There you go, darling. I thought I'd drop you over here. When you're done, let me know, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you. That's mad. Don't you think that's a mad move, what you've just done there?
I wasn't involved. That's what you gotta do. You gotta mess up the date. You think you can come and mess up me?
That's mad. But we'll start again from the scratch. Lovely to meet you.
No, it's Sean Kay.
What relationship is it? My name's Philly. What relationship is it you have with Harry?
Acquaintances.
Okay. He tells me it's a bit more, is it not that?
Acquaintances.
So you don't see him like that, or?
I've just met him. It's acquaintances.
Could you potentially see him like that, though?
We'll have to see what it goes.
You have to see.
You have to see.
You don't see.
We're on a date with you. He escorted me here.
I'll fuck this up. I love this.
You couldn't pull the chair out for me or got up, but
I feel like I'm being played here. But we'll move on. We'll move on from that, because I ain't got long. So listen, let's just get down to the nitty-gritty. That start there was absolutely terrible.
okay.
Look, he doesn't have to say, look.
Out of a 10, what are you giving me? Not because I'm a vain, arrogant guy. Just so I know whether I'm wasting my time and you're wasting yours.
You're spending a lot of time like asking me this, but there's nothing happening. Like we got to talk.
I'm just saying based on my face.
This is mad. She just sits there.
You're good like 6, like a 7, 6, 7.
You're a good 6. So 7 weren't even the original number.
I'm a personality person.
But it's so hard to like give you that when you've done that. And do you know why I'm gonna be real with you. You was my favourite out of the group.
About the other girls now, how they're gonna feel?
Let them feel like that. I'm a real one. You f***ed me up. Come down with my brethren. I was trying to get to know you. I said, yeah, the green eyes. We all.
It's competition.
You look like a penis.
Wow, Maria.
Whoa.
Bit thinner than what I'm used to, but yeah, you're good to go. Wow, your skin is amazing.
Thank you.
You do not find me attractive. Let's just be honest.
I like your
No, you don't like me, babes. Let me be honest with you. Sit down, yeah? You look amazing, but you look so good I wouldn't talk to you.
Why?
Because I just feel you ain't got the time of day for man. Look how you're dressed. Look at me. Look at me.
I actually really like your hoodie.
You don't like it. Look at your bracelet. It's worth more than everything I've got on.
You can't judge people like that. That's
Course I
unfair.
can.
That's unfair.
You don't like me.
Why?
I can tell. See it in your eyes.
What stuff?
You like a man with a bust down AP.
No.
Let me start again, because I did judge
Yeah,
you.
that was rude.
I did judge you.
Be
Is
nice.
it rude?
Yeah, be nice to girls.
But that's life, though. Life is tough.
Okay, you asked me what kind of guy I like. I like nice guys. I like someone who's really sweet to me, who I can have a nice... I would love a nice best friend for life.
Yeah, lovely meeting you, yeah? I don't even want to watch it no more, man. I'm sick of it.
That's not why.
By the way, this show's dead anyway.
not why.
I even like doing this f***ing show, bruv. This show is shit. I hate the show, bruv. Show's dead, fam. Show is dead. F*** this show.
I played the other one.
Hello.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, let's do nudges.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, grown ones. You alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Good. How's your day been?
Yeah, great.
How's your dates been?
Great. Actually, Shanette was lovely.
Yeah, they
Great
are. They
dumper
are
truck on her.
beautiful girls.
Yeah. What you on?
I'm on Bants. That's why they call me Sansa the Bants.
Oh, f off, man. F off.
That is cringy.
That is so cringy. Ah, this guy just flipped it and said that is cringy. She's feeling bad, man.
Okay, I find you cringy, but we move.
Okay, love that.
Yeah, bye.
On top of all of these clips that I have shown, there have been numerous comments online about how he acts behind the camera and to fans in real life. Here are some examples of his off-camera behaviour. Philly is mad rude in person. Chunks had to apologise to me for him. Not gonna lie, Philly isn't the nicest guy and it's starting to show. I met him once at a party and he really is like that. Philly literally yelled at my little brother because he accidentally bumped into him. There has been some comments about his behaviour in Australia leading up to the alleged assault that makes the charges put against him seem more credible than one might first think. The way he was acting in Australia is outrageous. He bit my homegirl outside the club. He tried to make me and my friends guess how much he made a year. When we all said we had boyfriends, he said we were all dead tings anyway.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I don't go up to women and call them clapped. I don't go up to women and call them clapped.
Word for word, he told my friend, if you're not coming back with us, then F off my table. I was so shocked and confused. Happy Philly was gone. He is so rude, literally screamed at me after dancing at me because I didn't ask him what his name was and didn't dance back to him apparently. Mind you, I was just thinking, why would he want to dance with me randomly? And I just smiled and turned back to my friend. He is so arrogant and entitled. On top of all of this, there has been another woman who has publicly spoken out about how she had gone to Philly's house when she was only 17 and the experience she had with him.
And to be honest, I never planned on saying anything at all. It's only because of what's come out now that I feel like I should have said something in the past and I should say something now. 4 years ago, I spoke to young Philly on Instagram DM. He DM'd me and I ended up going to his flat. Him and his management, they worked very hard to manipulate me, obviously me when I was 17, and to make me feel like if I said anything then they could ruin my life would be over, you know, it'd be awful for me, awful for my mental health. So they convinced me to stay quiet. And right now I just feel awful because I feel like in light of what's happened to this poor woman in Australia, maybe it could have been prevented if I'd said something before. I was 17 and when it first happened, the incident, I didn't have anyone to talk to about it. I was very alone and I was very embarrassed and I literally didn't know what to do. I didn't want to talk about it then, and to be honest, I don't want to talk about it now. I don't want to go into details. It's embarrassing and it's horrible to relive it. However, I also don't want him to get away with this.
It is being confirmed as there was a video of both the young woman and Philly together that was posted on her Snapchat.
I feel like I've got a song. People might not like all my one for them. Out of the, let's say, 10 that you're speaking to, you like one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And if I don't, then what's happening?
You're allowed to say.
Okay.
I don't think no one actually gets offended when you say music shit, you know?
I think some people really
No, because I don't think the person would release it if they wasn't aware that they can receive an opinion.
Philly's rudeness has also been shown in the Chunks and Philly show. There have been occasions where you see the real Philly seep through the false, cheeky personality that he parades for the camera. Instead of thinking about how he comes across, he self-admitted that he is always chasing the next viral moment, no matter what he has to do, even if it's at a detriment to the people that he's working with.
Don't you think that's detrimental though? Because you're saying that you're jumping on these kind of videos doing a mad thing just because you know if you do the mad thing you'll get views.
Yeah, but it's how it goes, isn't it? Like, this is just like that podcast let me know that there is a space where I don't have doing a podcast with Mo let me know that there is a space where I can release content and don't have to do something mad for it to bang.
So would you say you regret? Not necessarily regret, but would you say you regret moving nuts in the
No, because 20 versus 1, if I do it tomorrow, I'm going to move even madder than the first time.
Okay,
that's
cool.
a fact.
Cool,
I'll end up
cool.
lipsing someone on screen. I've always said I'm going to do that in my YouTube career. I ain't done it.
Would you do it?
What? 100%.
Nah, I don't think you would.
Yeah, I would. And I think
I gal him next time I do a little video with him.
After does the shoe film, when that
lips
girl
him.
try lips me.
Oh yeah, you bug.
Yeah, but I was thinking I should have. Would have been a viral moment. That's how I think, you know.
Yeah.
The way Philly speaks about his relationships with his friends has come across before as quite sweet, or as if he truly cares about them. However, looking deeper into the connections that he has made and the way he navigates them, it seems to me like he is a textbook narcissist and manipulator. For example, on the first episode of the Chunks and Philly show, they spoke about the dumbest reasons Chunks has seen Philly cry. There is one moment where they talk about how when they were in Australia together, Darkest Man was crying for some personal reasons. They spoke about how Philly started crying because Darkest was. This may seem like at face value that he felt empathy towards Darkest for what he was going through. However, knowing what we know now, it was most likely because he didn't like that the attention was on someone else but him. He had to make that moment about himself and find some way for his friends to think about him when someone else was in need.
How many times in my life have I cried in front of you?
In front of me?
Yeah, over 10.
Maybe 40 times.
You reckon?
I swear to God.
I was just going to say over 10.
Nah, you cried so many times.
Surely it's
brother.
over 20.
Yeah, no, guaranteed. Maybe 22.
All right, what's that? All right, fuck, I've got a
funniest reason you cried.
Yeah. What's the dumbest crazy you've ever seen me cry?
I reckon, yeah.
No, don't embarrass me. No, I cry a lot.
He cried when he saw Darkest crying in Australia. The Darkest, obviously, I'm not going to say the reason why he was emotional, but he was emotional. And when Philip was telling us that he saw Darkest crying, he started crying whilst he was telling us that Darkest was crying. I was like, what are you crying for? You can just tell me this story now. And bear in mind, Darkest is my cousin. Like,
Yeah,
I've known him for
he's
20
not even
years.
crying. So
I'm obviously a bit emotional, I'm
Yeah.
sad, but this guy goes, and then he told me. I was like, Billy, come on, man.
Yeah, you know when you cry, you get your
Bro,
words
you were
out.
balling, like, you were outright balling. You lost your mind that day,
I love
man.
Darkest. I think it's because I've never seen Darkest that vulnerable, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a waste man for crying like that. Like, I agree with crying, but that was a waste man reason to cry.
I looked at you different that day.
That's proper.
The scariest part of young Philly is that he has shown signs of being forceful or pushy towards women in the past and has never been called out for it. In only the second episode of the podcast, he admits how he is a certified lover boy, even showing an example of how he tries to flirt with women in nightclubs by grabbing their head and moving in close.
Bro, man's in the club and I'm just here. Just here with it.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, man.
Yeah, I hate when I'm an example.
You hear what he said? I hate when I'm the example, but yeah.
If what I have shown so far is not enough to convince you of young Philly's true personality, then don't worry, there is more. In January 2024, Mason Greaves' mum was told that her 12-year-old son, who was born with only one functioning kidney, was an end-stage kidney disease. He had around 25 operations in an attempt to prolong his life, but it was unfortunately not enough unless he was to find a donor. The young boy's life would end. Kelly, Mason's mother, had been desperately trying to find a donor and had companies such as Harrods and Lamborghini offer their support. Not long after, a representative from JD Sports got in touch and asked to send some clothes free of charge to the boy. Weeks later, they revealed they had organised a surprise for Mason and asked Kelly to film his reaction. This surprise was a recorded message from young Philly himself.
Mason! I know, innit? This is probably a little surprise for you, but I just wanted to say I hope you're well. Also, thank you for...
Be quiet for once!
Tough times never last. God willing, you're going to be okay sooner rather than later. And I just wanted to give you my support and tell you that I love you and I'm here for you. And I hope all is well, my guy. Unfortunate what's happening with you, but like I say, my brother, try to stay positive the best you can. And when you're up for it, let me know and I'll whoop your ass at Fortnite.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh Mason! You didn't whoop your ass at Fortnite! Nearly.
Oh my god. Well, I think we have got a really happy child.
Yeah!
All right, Mace, the telly's gonna fall. Mace. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
It's Billy!
Oh
do you remember when we did that video about him? Do you remember it?
God. Yeah.
Oh darling.
Oh my god.
Sweetheart.
Oh my god.
Another thank you to Becky and her teammate.
Thank you, Becky and her team. I'll still beat you in Fortnite. That's the main bit.
Billy said it, yeah, okay.
After Mason tried to reach out to young Philly to take him up on the opportunity to play Fortnite, his favourite game, with his favourite creator, he was ignored or even shut down by his management. The 12-year-old then decided to start a Twitch account to watch Philly stream and attempt to contact him this way instead. When he wrote the words, "Hi, it's Mason, you sent me this video," in Philly's chat, he was met with abuse from his moderators, which Philly saw and did not shut down or even make an attempt to stop. He again ignored him. Then, a couple of days later, Philly was streaming again, and Mason joined, trying to speak in the chat. He wrote, "Hi, it's Mason. Do you remember me? My kidney appeal." Philly finally responded to the terminally ill child, but it was not what you would expect from the man who claimed to care. Kelly said this interaction left Mason distraught and questioning why Philly would make empty promises to him. "I feel Philly jumped on a bandwagon and then literally broke my son's heart. I feel so bad for Mason and I can't believe he's done this to him. He was aware of Mason and what's going on with him. It just seems like it was for show. It left a really sour taste in my mouth. He's really not the person he makes out to be." In the beginning of Philly's YouTube career, he collaborated with someone called LV General. The YouTuber has deleted all of his old videos with LV, and the friendship between them turned sour. LV has spoken openly about how he feels Philly puts on a face that isn't him for the camera, and that he only dropped his friendship with him because he wanted to collaborate with people who were getting more views.
What gave you that? Where did you clock onto the content thing?
It was Philly, sorry. Young Philly, obviously meaning was brethren.
Philly. Well, you two brethren no more?
Nah, I don't really chat to man. Well, to be honest, I don't chat to man. It's not even a really thing, I don't.
Okay.
So, but he was my boy, still my brethren. You get me?
So when you saying that, you called him out for a boxing match, innit?
Oh yeah, this is later down now. Obviously,
this is more recent, but I'm saying, so when you're saying it now, you two ain't close no more, so you was looking to hit him with some spite in them bangs. You was looking to give him a couple.
Oh no, do you know what it was more to do with, brother? It wasn't even a spite.
Or just money thing.
Say man was on road, yeah. I'll keep breaking it down to everyone. It's like, bro, Els is feeling a certain way, or it's not. It's like man's a big man, blood. So like certain things we don't let slide. It's priority. Like man know their selves. You get me? So if you've done man wrong, and you're from the streets and you know how it goes. If you do man wrong, you know there's going to be a consequence or something's going to go on from it. Man's just living his life like, doing his thing, and I'm just sat back like, right, is man actually allowed man to take the piss and do them things? Like, go behind my back and say certain things to certain people, why certain things don't go my way or why certain people decided to do what they did. Do you get me? And it's like, I'm sitting there just chatting and man's just, he's not even like paying attention to what I'm saying. He's acting like he don't know, man. And I don't like them things. Like, and see how I grow. If man was from the streets, but I would have dealt with this long time ago. Do you understand? But We got to be adults about things. So I'm trying to look at it on a big man thing and say like, boom, the reason why all this qualms is still going on is because man's not speaking up. You're not talking, and when man's violated, you normally say something. There's something you say to why you've done something. Man's not answering. Why aren't you answering my questions? And why are you avoiding me? And all them things there. It's the annoying side. And because I'm older, I'm just like, is this a young thing? Is this what they do? Like, man don't like to address things when it goes left. Like, even if you got a girl problem, man can't talk to his woman right. So you're gonna have a madness. Like, man's just grown. I set my level's different to certain man, so I address things. If you ask me something, I'm gonna answer it. You get me? I'm grown. I'm not a youth man. I ain't on this little man.
No, 100. Hopefully you two can have a conversation and all that.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know, it's just, bro. It's just a simple conversation.
Hopefully you lot can have, because you lot are both doing well. You're doing what you're doing regardless. He gave you a foot in the door, which you're appreciative of, and you understand, and vice versa. And he's doing what he's doing. I know him as well. I remember him from before he was successful. Like, he used to live with one of my brethren and all of that. He was renting, and before he got bread and all of that. All right, man said it straight out. There you go. So before he had bread and all that, and his situation was different.
But that must tell you that, you know, I know him, innit?
But that's why I'm not saying too much.
Right.
You get what I'm saying to you?
That's why,
and that must tell you that, you know, I know what I'm...
Right,
yeah.
So there you go. So when I say certain things, people think man just saying whatever. But Brad, trust me, man know him well enough to know that, yeah, take this and go and get that. And if you ain't, yeah, brother, you get it. It's like, I've been there. So I know what it was like before this. And this is why it's annoying me that when I look at him, you know, when you're around someone, then they rub off on you. That's what I done. Like, when people say, why are you not alike? And it's just,
I've heard people say that for real. Now you said that, I've heard people say
a lot. So it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna act like a younger. Who out of the olders act like the youngers? It's the youngers who act like the olders, blood. We know how it goes. Do you understand? So I don't need to copy no one. Man's learnt a lot from me by being around man, and that's just normal. A lot of people come around man and I feed off energy and they like the vibes. You get, that's how it goes. It's not a thing. You get me? But I just don't like when man's disrespected and not shown no love, or he's not addressed the situation, and that's all it is, bruh. Just talk to man. I'm not gonna smack no one up. The reason why man said, oh, fight me, is because I thought that was a way of getting his attention. But then at the same time, everyone's just looking at it, oh, he wants to right. I don't need to
I thought it was bants. You thought it was bants as well?
It's bants to me.
I know it's bants, because man know...
To me, it's bants. He would never fight, man. I know that.
I thought it was bants.
But obviously doing that, I thought it would just draw attention to him. Like, oh, why is Els doing this? Well, talk up, blood. Yes, because you're not replying.
Oh, you didn't get a reply?
No, you didn't reply to that. And he didn't want to, and the reason why, I know why, because he don't want to address the situation, what's going on.
You must get on the phone still. You must get on the phone. Or meet up.
Nah, if you get on the phone, you're going to talk
or link up, face to face.
Face to face, and then I could get the real you.
Nah, because you,
there's no fake going on in there. Like, when I ask something, you lot, the eyes will see it.
Yeah.
So you lot will know, Els ain't chatting shit. My man's in a situation now, because Els is asking questions. He wants to know the answers. And the thing is, he was a real one when he was with man. That's what I saw. I looked at man as little bro. Do you get me? Man will come my house, stay here all night and day. Do you understand? Not go home. Do you understand? So, bro, there's stuff I've manifested and I've spoke about with this youth before we was here now. Like man said in before time. It sounds mad, but that's how I move, bro. I'm spiritual, brother. I said me and him are gonna do these things anyway prior. This now, do you get me? And it's all happening. So it's just like, it's weird how the transition's gone where he's disappeared and I'm still in here, but he's kind of like he's never seen me. Like I've just come out of his life. Like I don't know this guy. But everyone can see on the net where you started as well, you joke, man. They can see where you was and who you was with and who you was shouting, my best friend, and we all see it. So when you're doing this whole acting thing now, I don't rate it. I don't rate it personally, because I just feel like man's putting on a thing to just stay in the game, and you're being certain way with certain people to stay in the game with certain people. And I get that's the way this clout thing goes, but I'm not in that, brothers. I'm not doing this for fame. This is just work. This is work to me. My man's working. I be myself. I don't put on a character.
As we wait and see the outcome of the serious charges he faces in Australia, the people he has collaborated with in the past have tried to erase any mention of him in their videos. The Sidemen removed the 20 vs 1 Philly edition from the channel, and multiple sponsors have dropped him. Foot Asylum severed ties with him after the news broke, and any media collaborations he was working on has come to a halt. Only 2 days before the arrest, it was announced that young Philly was going to be hosting an online cookery series on the Football Association channel, and he was reported to star alongside England footballers such as Bukayo Saka and Ezri Konsa. It was a collaboration with M&S Food. However, the trailer has been taken down and the series has been permanently cancelled. Upload Productions, who produces the Chunks and Philly podcast, have paused any contracts that they had with young Philly. The only statements that have been made from Philly's biggest collaborator, Chunks, has been short and vague to not allude his true feelings on the matter, considering the pair had not only started a podcast together, but have been friends since the very beginning back in 2013.
Yes, my peoples, like everyone, I've heard the reports coming out of Australia. Whilst I understand many of you want my reaction on it, as this is an ongoing court case, I hope you guys can understand that I can't and won't be commenting on it publicly. So yeah, I've just come on here to basically let you know the reasons as to why I can't. Love.
Is this not to implicate himself? Many believe he knew what Philly was up to behind closed doors, but doesn't want to drop support for him yet, as he knows not only his, but the Beta Squad's career is riding on this too. Another concerning aspect of not only young Philly, but Chunks too, is how they showed support for another YouTuber who found himself in controversy after admitting something on a podcast that received backlash. Harry Pinero spoke about how he slept with a woman whilst her child was crying in the same room.
I'm laughing to the bed. What's up, man? It was early doors as well. The baby just woke up. She breastfed him. He was like, it's probably like 9 months.
9 months? No, it's not about remember it. You stopped for her to feed.
Obviously, I was trying to do my thing, and you so you stopped. And obviously, she breastfed. She was there for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was even trying to.
I know.
She was like, stop.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't think I need to go to jail?
You are a sicko. Is it me? Am I the sicko or is she the sicko? How?
Not long after, the trio was seen on stage together, showing support as Chunks and Young Philly received an award at the MBOs for Best Media Personality.
I want to say Harry Pinero should be on the stage with man.
Where is Harry Pinero?
Because that's our third musketeer.
Let's quickly say, these brothers have been working so hard. This is a community thing. When they're winning, I'm winning. All glory to God. Alhamdulillah for my brothers,
Come
man.
on,
Always.
But listen, but next year, if you see me and Philly combined again, vote for Harry. Don't vote for us.
I'm serious. I mean that from the
he
bottom
needs
of my heart. You see, next year, if we're nominated, don't vote for man. Harry Pinero next year. You lot love and guidance.
I love you guys so much. Take care, man. We're going to get turned up later on.
Blessings.
Is this just friends looking out for each other? Or could this be something much more sinister? With the charges Young Philly faces and the self-admission of Harry Pinero, what else has happened that the internet is not privy to? If we circle back to Philly's music career, the songs he has released give a pretty good insight into the mind of the creator. The song Tempted, that he was in Australia promoting with his tour, has lyrics that some might find questionable.
Scrutiny, critical the way you wanna move to me. I can never ever be I used to be. In it when it circles where I choose to be, but I'm tempted. When it's all around me, I'm tempted. Didn't need to wear that, I'm tempted. The way she looked me in my soul got me tempted.
The song he did with the rapper Chip has lyrics like this.
Had a baddie on my arm and she said she Canadian. Ow. Brown skin and she looking Arabian. Wow. Body out of this world, it's an alien. How? Fuck it up, then I tell her to go.
Considering Philly's trial had been reported to start on January 30th, yet there has been no update since his admission of guilt to the speeding charges in December, what defence could he possibly be working up? Thank you for watching. This has been a dive into the internet life of Young Philly. Don't forget to subscribe so you're notified on my next case and any updates on the trial of Philly in Australia. Also, comment down below your thoughts on Young Philly. Did you have a weird feeling about him before the charges were announced? Or were you a fan? If you want to talk more about it, feel free to join the official Mocker and Mysteries Discord in the description.